welcome to yoga. My name is Lydia. I'm an AFA certified group fitness instructor, and I'm going to be teaching your class today. So we know that for athletes, yoga is really important because it helps you stretch and restore your muscles, and it helps you improve your focus, which is really important for your performance. So we're just going to start sitting crisscross with our hands on our knees, and we're going to start by rolling our head very slowly to the right. So you're drawing a full circle with your head, lifting your head up to the sky, dropping it to the ear, letting your chin fall to your chest, dropping your other ear to your shoulder, and around. We just want to make sure we're sitting up nice and straight as we're doing these slow head rolls. When you're ready, you can bring your head back to the neutral position, standing up tall, and now we're going to roll to the left. So dropping the chin, leaning your head over to the left side, looking up at the ceiling, leaning your head to the right, and dropping the chin. Again, we're just being really gentle here with our neck and making sure to sit up nice and tall. Your neck holds your head up all day long, so it's important to get a good stretch in your neck. And then when you're ready, you're just gonna stand up nice and tall again, straighten out that neck, straighten out that back. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to begin rolling our shoulders. So first we're going to roll our shoulders back. So you're rolling your shoulders and you're pinching your shoulder blades together as you roll your shoulders back. Good job. Getting a nice rotation in those shoulders. When you're ready, you can come back to neutral, and we're going to begin rolling the shoulders forward. So you're pinching the shoulder blades back and then pushing them apart, bringing your shoulders forward. Making sure you're still sitting up nice and tall. Alrighty, you're going to bring those shoulders back into your neutral position. So now you're just seating crisscross, your back is nice and straight. We're going to reach our arms all the way up overhead. Stretch as high as you can, reach for the ceiling. Imagine your whole body getting longer. You're growing. You're going to inhale, and then when you exhale, you're going to drop your right arm and reach your left arm over your head to the side. This is going to give you a good stretch in your left side. So you're reaching over with that left arm, stretching out that left side of your body. If you're comfortable here, you can stay here, but if you want to get a little bit deeper into your stretch, you can drop onto the right forearm. And you're going to continue to stretch the side of your body. You're pulling the left side so it's all the way lengthened, resting on your right forearm. Now when you're ready, you can push up on that right forearm, swing that arm over, reach all the way up with both arms again, growing through your spine, and then we're gonna let the left arm fall down to the ground and reach the right arm over. Now we're getting a good stretch in the right side of the body. So you're reaching that right arm as far as you can. Feel free to wiggle your fingertips, getting a stretch in the right side. You can stay here if it's comfortable, or you can drop onto your left forearm. This is going to give you a little bit of a deeper stretch. Nice job. Then when you're ready, we're gonna swing the right arm up, bring the left arm up to meet it one more time, reaching up towards the sky. Then you're gonna turn your palms out and press down, pressing down towards the floor. The next thing we're gonna do is you're gonna bring your arms in, you're gonna put them on the floor out in front of you, and you're gonna walk them out slowly. So you're walking your hands out slowly, bringing your body closer and closer to your legs. You want to try to keep your sit bones on the ground while you're in this position. Wherever you need to stop, if you need to stop here, that's totally fine. You just go to wherever you're comfortable, and then just get a nice deep stretch in there. Nice job. Make sure you're breathing in and breathing out. If you can go a little bit further, inch your hands a little bit further out, you go ahead. Nice job. Now we're just gonna roll up slowly. You're stacking your spine one vertebrae at a time, slowly rising to that upward seated position again. Now we're back in this position. So if you had your legs crossed, like I have them crossed here, I have my right leg tucked under my left leg. I'm gonna switch them now so that my left leg is tucked under my right leg. And then we're gonna do the same thing. So this will just help us keep it balanced on both sides. So we're gonna breathe in, and we're gonna walk our hands outwards slowly. Wherever you come to is fine. You might find that it's a little different on this side than the other side. That's okay. Usually we're a little bit more flexible on one side than the other. You're just gonna breathe here. Make sure that your sit bones are still on the mat. Nice job. Nice job. If you can walk your hands a little bit farther, give them a little bit of an extra stretch. You go ahead. Take a couple more breaths here. And then we're rolling up slowly again, stacking one vertebrae at a time, all the way up until you're seated in an upright position with your back nice and tall again. One more time, we're gonna inhale, we're gonna bring our arms up. Stretch to the ceiling as high up as you can, lengthen your spine. You're gonna turn your palms out and push down with your arms and breathe out. Nice job. We're gonna move into the second part of our yoga flow. So you're just gonna stand up, okay, go to the bottom of your mat. We're gonna reach all the way up, and you can swan dive forward. So you're diving down with a flat back. Wherever you come to is fine. You can let your head hang. You can let your head hang with your arms. Just let those hang. Then you're gonna grasp each elbow with the opposite hand, and you can go ahead and swing back and forth a little bit. This is called ragdoll. So you're letting your head hang, you're letting your neck relax, and you're just swinging back and forth. Nice job. Then when you're ready, you can ungrasp your hands. You're gonna bend your knees, bring your chest to your knees. So my chest is touching my knees here. My knees are bent, and I just have my chest touching my knees. Now I'm gonna straighten my legs, and when I straighten my legs, I'm gonna try to keep my chest close to my thighs where they are right now. And it's not gonna stay exactly touching my thighs, but you're just gonna try to keep your chest close to your thighs. And the reason for that is that we're trying to bend at the hip bone here. So when you straighten your legs, you're gonna feel it a little bit more of a stretch. Nice job. Now you can just run your hands up your shins. You're gonna come to a flat back again. So your hands will be wherever they are for you to get to a flat back. They might be on your knees, they might be a little above your knees. But you're just achieving that flat back. You're pressing your shoulders down to keep them away from your ears. Then then we're just gonna go for that forward fold one more time. So you're bending your knees, bringing your chest to your knees, sitting here for a little bit. And then again, you're straightening your legs and trying to keep your chest as close to your thighs as possible. Nice job. You're gonna feel a stretch here. Then when you're ready, again, you can just slide your hands up your legs, right above the knee, wherever is comfortable, and come back to that flat back. When you're ready, you can roll it down. We're gonna walk our hands out into downward dog. So now we're in downward dog. Your feet are planted and your hands are planted. You should look like a triangle with the floor. So you're trying to have a flat back here and your legs relatively straight. Nice job. If it feels comfortable for you, you can pedal out the feet. So I'm just pressing my heel towards the ground of one foot, bending the other knee, and then I'll switch. So now I'm bending the right knee and pressing the left heel down. I'll switch again, so bending the left knee and pressing the right heel down. And you don't want to do anything that hurts, so if it's more comfortable for you to just stay in this position, then you can just stay here. Next thing we're going to do is that we're going to rock our body forward so that we're in a high plank position. So I was just here in downward dog. All I'm doing is shifting my weight forward so that my shoulders are above my hands here. And you want to keep your back nice and flat. So here I have a nice and flat back. I don't want to arch this way. That's not good for my back. And I don't want to arch this way. So you want to keep a nice straight line from your heels all the way up to your head. Next thing we're going to do is that you're going to lower slowly to the mat and untuck your feet. Here we're going to press up into low cobra. So you're just pressing up with your hands, lifting your chest off the mat. Your feet are untucked. And we're going to lower all the way down again. Now one more time, we're going to breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're just going to press up into low cobra one more time. Nice job. Slowly lower down. And you're going to tuck your feet again and press back up into that plank position. Once you're in that high plank position, you're going to rock your hips back into your downward dog. So this is where we started. We're back into downward dog. So one more time, we're going to rock forward into our high plank. We're in our high plank position now. Nice flat back. We want to keep a nice flat back here. Then we're going to lower slowly to the ground from our high plank, untuck our feet, and push up just a little bit to lift our chest off the ground for low cobra. This should not hurt your back, so if you're feeling a little pinch in your back, you can just go a little bit lower with your chest. But this should be comfortable for you. We're going to lower our chest down. Take a deep breath. Exhale. You're going to take a deep breath in. And when we exhale, we're going to push up back into our low cobra. Nice job. We're going to lower again. And we're going to tuck our feet one at a time and press back into our high plank. Then we're going to shift our weight back into our hips, pressing our sit bones up to the sky, back into downward dog. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to shift forward into that high plank again, but this time we're going to drop our knees. So drop your knees one at a time. You're going to bring your hands so that they're directly underneath your shoulder blades. So you want your hands right under your shoulder blades. Spread your fingers so that you have a good base to stand on. And we're going to go for our cat-cow rotation now. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna round our back. So I'm bringing my top of my head to the floor. I am rounding my back. I am pressing my belly button up into my stomach as if I was gonna push it all the way to the ceiling. And I'm rounding my back here and separating my shoulders, pushing through my hands and knees equally. And then on the next one, we're gonna drop our belly button, bring our head up to the ceiling, our face up to the ceiling for cow. So once again, we're gonna move into cat. So you're rounding your back, bringing your belly button to the ceiling, top of the head to the floor, pushing through your hands and your knees for cat. And then for cow, so we're just arching our back here, bringing our belly button to the floor, looking up at the sky for cow. One more time for cat, rounding our back, bringing our belly button up towards the ceiling, pushing into the floor with our hands and our knees, pointing our head towards the floor for cat. And then last time, bringing our belly button down to the ground, arching our back, looking up at the ceiling for cow. Next, we're gonna bring our back into a neutral position, so back into tabletop. So your back should be flat here. You should be able to put a cup of water on top of your back. That's how flat you want your back to be. Next, we're gonna be reaching out. You're gonna reach out with your left arm. So go ahead and lift your left arm and just reach out as far as you can. And you can drop the arm. We're gonna do the same with the right. Reaching out the right arm as far as you can. Maybe wiggle those fingertips. And then bring it back. Next, you're gonna reach out the left leg. So you're reaching your left leg out as long as it can go. You can point your toe and reach your left leg out as far as it can go. Bringing it back down, we're gonna reach the right leg out as far as it can go. Pointing your toe, reach that leg as far away from you as you can. It's all about elongating that body part. And you can drop it. So now we're gonna do opposite arm, opposite leg lift. So I'm lifting my left arm and my right leg, and I'm reaching them as far as I can. I wanna keep a flat back here, so I'm keeping my belly button pulled in to keep my abs engaged. And I'm reaching as far as I can. I'm looking straight down at the mat so to keep my neck in line with my spine. And down. And now we're going the opposite. So we're going right hand is lifting, left leg is lifting. We're reaching as far as you can with that right hand and that left leg. Looking down at the mat still, keeping a straight back. And we'll lower. So we're gonna go one more time. We're gonna go with the left hand and the right leg. Reach. And lower. And now the right hand and the left leg. You're lifting both of those. Reaching as far as you can to elongate those limbs. Keeping a nice flat back. And dropping. So the next thing we're gonna do the same basic motion. So we're gonna reach out with that left hand and that right leg. Then you're gonna bring your elbow to your knee. You're gonna bring your elbow of your left hand to your right knee and then reach back out for 1. Then again for 2 and out again. Bring them in again for 3 and out again. Reaching your left arm, reaching your right leg, and now we'll drop them. And we're gonna go with the other side. So you're bringing your right hand up and your left leg up, stretching them out as far as they can. Then you're bringing your right elbow to your left knee for 1, reaching them out again. Right elbow to left knee for 2. Reaching them out again, keeping a nice flat back. And for 3, touching your right elbow to your left knee. Reaching them as long as they can. And then drop. We're gonna sit back into child's pose. So you're in your tabletop here. You're just gonna sit back so that your sit bones are on top of your heels. You can walk your hands out as far as they want to go. Rest your head on the mat. This is a restorative pose here, so this should be comfortable for you. Just take a few minutes to breathe here. Nice job. When you're ready, you can pull your hands in. You're gonna push up again into that tabletop position. Once again, you want your hands to be right under your shoulder blades. The next thing we're gonna do is you're gonna keep your hand planted, your left hand, and you're gonna reach your right hand across your chest and up towards the sky. I'm turning my chest outwards, flattening my chest, reaching my hand towards the sky and looking up at my hand. Then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take that right hand, we're gonna thread it under the left arm. So I'm going between my left knee and my left arm. I'm threading that arm underneath the left arm, laying it on the ground, and then I will reach the left arm out. So my right arm is stretched out, my left arm is stretched upwards. I'm gonna rest here for a second, take a second to breathe. I'm gonna bring my left hand in, press back up into my tabletop. Then we're going to go on the opposite side. So you're lifting that left hand up to the sky. You're looking at those left fingertips, opening your chest, flattening your chest, looking up at those fingertips. And then when you're ready, you're gonna thread that left arm under the right arm, between the right arm and the right knee. You're laying that arm down, and you're gonna let your right arm reach out. So this is the opposite side. You're just gonna rest here. My right arm is up, my left arm is out. Nice job. I'm gonna bring that right arm in, push up back into tabletop. And the next thing we're gonna do is we're actually gonna roll onto our backs. So you can go ahead and sit right on your sit bones. We're gonna take our knees and we're just gonna round out our back. So right here I'm sitting up nice and straight. I'm going to round my back so that my vertebrae are going onto the ground. And I'm gonna roll slowly to the ground, bringing my knees into my chest. So now I'm on the ground, I'm on my back, I'm holding my knees into my chest. I'm just gonna rock slowly back and forth here. So you're just rocking from side to side, giving your back a nice little massage. Nice job. When you're ready, you can drop your feet to the floor. Your knees are bent. You're gonna let your left leg go out straight, and you're gonna bring your right leg as far up as it's comfortable, and you're just gonna hold it there for a second. Just letting your leg relax, giving your leg a chance to be above your heart for a minute. We're switch and bring the left leg up as far as it's comfortable for you. You're just holding that leg, giving it a chance to be above your heart for a second. You're lifting the left leg. You can lower that leg. We're going to bring our knees back up so that our feet are on the ground, and we're going to drop the knees to the right. We're bringing our arms out to a T position, and we're looking to the left. So this is a nice spinal twist for you. So my knees are dropped to the right, and I'm looking to the left. This should be kind of comfortable and relaxing. Drop the knees to the left this time. Now we're looking to the right. Again, our arms are out in a T position and we're just relaxing, giving a nice spinal twist. You're going to bring those knees up. You're going to let both of your legs go out straight. And you're gonna upwardly face your palms. So my palms and my hands are facing the sky. And we're just gonna lie here for our Shavasana. Breathing in and breathing out. This is a time to thank your body for all the hard work that it does. Let your mind go blank. If you feel a thought come into your head, you can let it go like a cloud. Watch it float away like a balloon. Focusing on your breath. Feeling your body get heavy and sink into the floor. You can roll onto your right side in whatever way is comfortable for you. You're sitting on your right side. Maybe wiggling your fingers and toes to wake them up a bit. And you're gonna push all the way upward to a seated position, crossing your legs whatever way is comfortable. We're gonna reach our arms all the way up. Overhead, we're gonna press our palms together, bring them back towards the center of our body. We're gonna say namaste. And that means the light in me sees the light in you. Thank you guys for coming to yoga today. I hope you had a great time. I hope you're doing really well, and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.